What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are preparing for when the Zen Soul comes out by comparing the Zen Master to the Zen one more time. It's been a while since I threw these side by side, so let's get ready for that Zen Soul. So if you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you like this all red Tiger Woods inspired Sunday best jersey, go to coolwick.com and use my promo code Napoles10, and that'll get you 10% off your entire order. Then down below in the description, there should be a link where you can order the Zen or the Zen Master or pre-order the Zen Soul. It is the absolute best way to help support the channel, and I would super appreciate it. There's also going to be a link down below to my Discord as well as my Patreon. All right, so the Zen Master, and even the Zen Soul when it comes out, all have one or two really big things in common. They have the same core and the same base formula for the cover stock. Both Zens feature the Meditate symmetrical core, which has an RG of 2.49 and a max differential of 0.051 in 15 pounds. And then we'll start with the Zen. Wrapped around that Meditate core is the S77 Pearl responsive cover stock that comes out of box at a 4K fast finish, and the Zen Master is the S77 solid reactive cover stock that comes out of box at a 3000 grit finish, and both of these have the exact same layout, being 30 by 4 by 30. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have a Zen or a Zen Master, or if you're considering pre-ordering the Zen Soul. Also, let me know down below in the comments how different you think these two bowling balls are going to be now that this one is 3000 and this one is the 4K fast finish. I'm going to take you guys on the lanes now and get this comparison started. All right, first shot of the video here, we're going to start in the Zen Master because it's the newest one and because it's a solid, which will be good on the fresh here, typical house shot. Oh, all right, that's a pretty good start to the video. I'm gonna move in just a hair, see if I can get it to not be as high here. There we go. I'm telling you guys, the best thing I ever did was take a look at the Zen Master again. I went from not liking it to loving this ball. Missed right a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, a couple more good shots here with the Zen Master before I take it to the Zen. Yeah, Zen Master on the fresh, very smooth, very controllable. I'm really glad I'm throwing this ball again. All right, so that was 5 really good shots to start this video at with the Zen Master. So what I'm expecting out of the Zen Soul eventually is something, you know, in between, where this is a solid, so it's gonna be very early, very strong, very smooth. The Zen being the Pearl is gonna be a little bit longer, a little bit boomier down lane. I'm hoping that the Zen Soul is gonna be a nice in between, where it's gonna shape a little more than the Zen Master, but be a little bit smoother than the Zen. And if that's true, it's gonna end up being a really good thing. So now we're gonna get into the Zen, and we're gonna start in the same part of the lane that we were just at with the Zen Master. But what I'm expecting is a motion that's gonna be very similar to the Master, just a little bit longer through the front and a little bit boomier down lane. And this 4K fast finish, I am a really, really big fan of. So let's turn it around and get you back on the lanes. All right, first shot here with the Zen, and again, I'm gonna go to that same spot I was just at with the Zen Master, at least to start. Yeah, so I'm able to strike at least off that first shot from the same spot, just a completely different motion. Oh, first miss is a 7. I really spun that last shot, so just want to be a little bit more forward here if possible. Like that, that's a really good shot. I definitely think, though, that as we progress in this video, the Zen's going to end up looking better the further left I get. All right, last shot here in the Zen before I take it back to the Zen Master. Really good shot. So like I said before, one of those shots there, I'm able to strike on the fresh from pretty much the same spot with the Zen as I could with the Zen Master, but the motions are drastically different. Where the Zen Master wanted to be a little bit earlier, a little bit smoother, definitely rollier, The Zen did want to get through the fronts a little bit easier, and because of that, I think as we progress in this video, the Zen's gonna end up looking a little bit better. If I was bowling for score right now, I'd probably stay in the Zen Master from a little bit straighter, keep the ball a little bit more in front of me, and then as soon as I gotta get away from it, automatically get right into the Zen. So I'm gonna get back on the lanes and start chasing it left a little bit with the Zen Master. But with how much I love the Zen and the Master, I am so excited for that Soul. So I'll see you guys back on the lanes. All right, first shot back in the Zen Master. And like I said, I'm gonna move a little bit in just to create a little bit of shape here. So that definitely didn't look bad from there, but it was way, way smooth. So as we get further left, this is gonna start to go away. So that last shot especially, when I kept it a little bit further in, looked really good. So I'm gonna try to repeat that here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it away a little bit more than that last shot because that was pretty ugly. I think that's gonna be it right there. All right, so I had the front six that game, and that 4-pin ruined it, but still a really good shot, so I'll take it. So moving into the Zen Master kind of confused me a little bit because I thought I had to keep my angles a little bit more shut down, and then when I did, I 4-pinned, but when I got the ball right, I struck every time, but it just seemed like it was so lazy. It really struggled to come around the corner. And I think that's where something like a hybrid cover between these two balls can really come into play. Now I'm gonna get into the Zen and go to that same spot, and I think this is where it's really gonna come to life. I mean, that last shot I threw with the Zen Master, I almost 9-pinned. And almost 9-pinning from that far left with a stronger, solid cover isn't necessarily a bad thing. It tells me that the ball is still in play. So I'll see you guys on the lanes with the Zen. All right, back at the Zen. Let's see how good this looks now that I moved in a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks good. Yeah, once there's a little bit of transition and I gotta get left, this Zen is just all time. Push. All right, let's start chasing the Zen in a little bit because that 9-pin was pretty brutal here. All right, coming off those back-to-back, pretty brutal 9-pins, just gonna move in and create a little bit more shape here. Oh, it tried. All right, blower 9, almost 9. So let's move another couple left here with the Zen. There we go. Wow, these lanes absolutely blew up and really quick. Those back-to-back 9-pins plus that almost 9-pin, I had to move quite a bit of boards to get the ball to stay on line. So now I'm gonna get back into the Zen Master, and when I get into the Zen Master, I'm gonna take it to a part of the lane where I think I can strike pretty consistently. Because as these lanes continue to blow up, I think I'm gonna have to increase that ball speed a little bit just to get it through the fronts a little bit easier. So let's get back on the lanes with the Zen Master. All right, back in the Zen Master, and I think because of how much they're hooking, I think this is the play here with the Master. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Zen Master, especially once it lane shines a little bit, gets really, really good on these super high friction environments. The more and more I throw the Zen Master, the more and more this ball will be with me at Nationals. Because of shots like that. The way this ball handles the friction, I believe that it's something special. And I wish I didn't waste all that time not liking this ball. All right, last shot video here. in the Zen Master, and it's going to be in a good one, and then I'll finish it in the Zen. And it hooked a ton. So with the exception of that last shot, because I threw it really slow, the way the Zen Master comes off the friction, it's a really good thing. It allows me to play significantly straighter even than the Zen, and that's because of the friction response. The Zen, being the pearl cover with not as much surface as the Zen Master, wants to really jump off the spot a little bit harder. And just to show you guys, the first shot that I throw now with the Zen, I'm gonna go to that same spot where I was just at with the Zen Master, just so you guys can see just how much more violent it's gonna come off the spot before ultimately I make that big move in, or the big move left. So I'll see you guys back on the lanes, hopefully finish strong in the Zen. This video has been a lot of strikes. I've been bowling pretty good, working on my timing, working on my backswing. Everyone says that my backswing sucks and it hurts their eyeballs, whatever, make your own video. So I'll get back on the lanes now. All right, first shot here back in the Zen. I'm gonna go back to where I was just at with the Master, just to see, and then I'll make that big move in. So you can see off that shot, it responds way too hard off the friction for what I'm bowling on right now. So I'm gonna move my feet left, my eyes right a little bit, and hopefully this will be it right here. Having to play this far left definitely is not my favorite, you guys know, but I am working on it, and we'll see how this looks here. That's gonna be good. All right, a couple more shots here. I'm actually gonna move right, firm up a little bit, see how this looks. There we go. All right, last shot of the video, move back left, soften up, see if I can get this to look pretty good here. There we go. All right, well, there you have it. There's the Zen and the Zen Master. Be on the lookout for the Zen Soul. Its worldwide release date is May 27th. And then don't worry, as soon as I get that Zen Soul, I'll do the ball review, I'll do comparisons to the Master, comparisons to the Zen. I just wanted to take another quick look at both of these side by side before that Zen Soul actually comes out. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in the video. I learned a whole lot today about my game, as well as these two bowling balls. I hope you guys did too. Click right here to watch another one of my videos. Click right here to subscribe. Until next time.